The pandemic has changed everything, and that includes business. How law firms generate leads, interact with clients, and just run their businesses isn't the same as it used to be, and law firms that were using good digital marketing and technology before the pandemic were greatly rewarded with a lot of growth and getting past the competition. That's why in today's video, I'll be sharing 6 ways to improve your marketing during and after the pandemic. Number 1 is using Zoom and Calendly or other calendar tools to schedule free consultations and offer that value to your clients. Because a lot of your clients won't be able to or comfortable to visit your physical location in person, and being able to do free consultations, conferences, and Zoom calls is a great way to create a middle ground. Also, offering a free consultation gets them into your funnel, and it allows you to show off your expertise, help them understand your practice, how you can help them, the different ways they can solve their situation, and then you can upsell into your actual services. All you have to do is go onto zoom.com, create a free account, and you can actually go right into the dashboard after signing up and create a meeting by clicking schedule a meeting. You can edit the meeting's name, description, time, and duration. And then once you create it, you can invite clients via Outlook, Google Calendar, or Yahoo Calendar. But better yet, I recommend getting something like Calendly or some other kind of calendar scheduling tool, because you can embed it directly on your website like we do all the time for our clients at WiseMedia. And then someone can log on directly to the website, choose a date, choose an hour, and then they can schedule it based on their own calendar. Moving on to number 2 is optimizing for local SEO, because 97% of all online experiences begin with a search engine like Google, Yahoo, or Bing. And if you can optimize your law firm's website for search engines, but particularly your local area, it's a great way to increase visibility, generate leads. And nowadays, during the pandemic and after it, people are searching for lawyers, law firms, and different practice areas on Google and these search engines, so it allows you to connect with them already where they are. For example, instead of trying to rank for a keyword like law firm, what you can actually do is niche down to the city and practice area, like Manhattan employment lawyer, North York immigration lawyer. And what's really nice about this is it has a high conversion rate, but low competition, because people are looking up that exact city, that exact practice area, and there's gonna be a lot less results on Google, and those keywords are much easier to rank for. Especially all you have to do is use a tool like Google's Keyword Planner, type in a keyword, once again, related to your city and practice area, click get results, and then it'll essentially give you various keyword data and suggestions. And what I want you to do is have you or your marketing team place these in an area of a page like the title tag, the meta description, the URL, and the H1 tag. And if you go into the description and you read the full blog post on this topic, I have a list in there of where these keywords need to be on a page to boost your rankings the best. Thirdly is building an email list, because email marketing is one of the best strategies and channels across any kind of industry or business, and law firms are no different. When you build up a list of subscribers, it's essentially your own private audience that you can tap anytime. You can send them email newsletters, content, news, press releases. You can promote your services, send them interviews and videos you've done. It's your private audience to drive traffic to anything, and you own it. Unlike a lot of rented channels like your website, social media, things that you control to an extent but are on someone else's platform, you own your email list, and that's one of the best benefits of growing one. The first step is just to use a tool like MailChimp, Constant Contact, or Aweber, essentially an email marketing software that allows you to create a list, add forms to your website, build up that list of subscribers, and send them content. I also highly recommend setting up drip sequences or automations where once someone actually signs up, there's pre-built emails that are sent out at very specific intervals, like maybe every couple of days. Something we recommend doing just to respect the subscriber's inbox and to boost conversion rates is to send a few pieces of value or content, and then you can promote the free consultation, your legal services, or something else. So for example, maybe as soon as they sign up, they get some kind of free piece of content related to legal news, and then a couple days later, another piece of content, another couple days later, another piece of content, and then finally maybe the 3rd or 4th email is getting that free consultation. So you essentially offer all that value, you build that trust, that credibility, and then you ask for the sale. Number 4 is taking to social media, because billions of people use social media every single day, and your prospects, your clients are definitely on there. 74% of people in North America are active on social media, and that means Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. And your firm should be active on all of these channels, and then eventually what you can do is actually double down on one of those channels or a couple that generates the most traffic and leads. We call this the 80-20 rule, or Pareto's principle, where 80% of the results eventually come from 20% of the actions, in this case probably 20% of the channels you use. I recommend actually optimizing your social profiles just like you did for the local SEO, where you add your city and the practice areas. That way not only are you ranking on Google, Yahoo, Bing, all these search engines, but also the search engines inside the social networks. Because what we can do is actually place those keywords in the profiles, and then when someone on Facebook, Twitter, or whatever it might be looks up those keywords, your profile is ranked higher. Number 5 is actually running paid ad campaigns, because you have to spend money to make money, and this is going to be a universal strategy that works before, during, and after the pandemic. Doesn't matter if it's Google ads, YouTube ads, or Facebook ads, you need to spend some money and put money into your digital advertising and marketing to get the best ROI. If you want to get the greatest return on ad spend, I recommend working with an agency like ProfitableAds.com. If you can work with experts like them, they'll essentially manage your campaign A to Z. They set up the creatives, the targeting, the audiences, they do the copywriting, everything, and then even after the campaign is running and successful, they'll continue to tweak it, split test, and find ways to actually make it even that much better. Last but not least, number 6 is actually just being sensitive to people's situations. So across all of your marketing and advertising, you really want to be aware that obviously as a law firm, probably people are already stressed out. Depending on your practice areas, you know that your clients are often in really stressful situations. So obviously the pandemic isn't making that easier for anybody. And what you can do is actually focus on more positive messages, designs, elements, and outcomes in your marketing and advertising, because a lot of the time in marketing, advertising, copywriting is more focused on fear, negative emotions, but everyone's already used to that. That's something they're overwhelmed with right now. So throughout your marketing and advertising, try to actually have more positive messaging, outcomes, images, and focus more on eliciting those good feelings for the clients and focusing on the good outcomes that they want. But to recap, the pandemic has changed everything from how law firms generate leads, how they're marketing, how they're advertising, the channels they use. And a lot of firms and attorneys weren't ready for the current situation we're in, where you have to be very advanced when it comes to your digital marketing and your tech stack. But if you go into the description of this video, you can read the full blog post to learn more about this topic. We have a free legal case study you can get as well, and other resources on the website. So make sure to check those out. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.